What's going down, people? I want to continue this video series that I'm creating for my son called My Future. So in this video, I just want to talk to you about my intent. This is a cosmic seed because I'm putting information out. It's going to go into the universe, amplify, and come back with pure intent. And I may not be around when you get to the age where you can stumble upon my YouTube channel or see the social media that I've made for you. So the intent is to try to save you some time. I'm talking about finance. I'm talking about things that I hope can help you based on my experience. So I'm taking a different approach than my father took by using social media. And I'm also, like I say, just giving a general conversation about things that it took me 40 years to understand. And I'm hoping that it doesn't take you 40 years to understand the same principles and be able to save yourself and empower yourself. Because when you go to school, there's no class on how to manage your finances. There's no class on the definition of money. There's no class that teaches you what money is. So your interface with money is based on your environment and the people in your circle that give you examples, right? So outside of basic arithmetic in terms of 1 + 1 = 2, being able to count, when I'm talking about finance, I'm more specifically referring to management strategies. And there's no management strategy on finance that you're going to be introduced to in grade school, and a lot of people never get introduced to that in college. Even economic majors are taught economic theory based on historical reference. They're not taught practical applications in terms of strategies and methodologies. So what I'm talking to you about is experience based on what I've been through, right? In the 40+ years that I've been here on this planet. And what I'm suggesting to you is that you understand the principle of financial management. In other words, everything is credit. And that's the part that many people never get and don't have the cognizant ability to even understand, because of the disinformation that they've been exposed to, and because of the fact that people can't unlearn their negative biases. I'm trying to give you an edge to tell you that everything is credit. So don't look at fiat currency as a god and worship it as many people do. Don't give it any power, or don't give it more power than what it actually is. Fiat currency is a tool that just should be used for access. And your ability to gain more access is truly based on your management ability when it comes to your credit. Everything is credit. And that's the lesson that you have to learn, or that will help you if you can grasp. Fiat currency is considered credit. Credit from a government. Traditional credit is credit from a private corporation. But everything is credit. The only thing that is real money is gold and silver. And with the advent of the 21st century, you can also throw in cryptocurrency. But that's debatable because people don't understand it and don't classify it as money. But it works on the principles of gold. So cryptocurrency is considered digital gold and meets the definition of money. When you talk about money, there's 5 principles that the item must adhere to. And cryptocurrency falls into that. So everything else is credit. Fiat currency is credit. Traditional credit is also credit. And you have to understand that and be able to use them interchangeably. Use credit and fiat interchangeably. So keep your balances at 50% of the available. Zero out your balances as often as possible. Show a long-standing history of managing your credit to the 50% level and to zero out as often as possible, because that's when they begin to open doors to you and your credit becomes from limited to unlimited. And then when you understand the principle that everything is credit, once you step into unlimited credit, then you can manage credit effectively and be able to do more things than the people around you. Very important to understand that simple process. History of management within the 50% rule and the zero balance, then other doors begin to open to you. You begin to have a larger credit availability. And when you understand that fiat is also credit and you use them interchangeably, then you begin to unlock those doors. So when you get finance, don't separate finance from your wages, from finance within a credit organization. They're interchangeable. Pour one into the other and pour one and let them go back and forth. Let the left hand wash the right hand and constantly do that. So hopefully this information helps you. Hopefully you begin at an early age to understand that fiat currency is credit and use fiat currency interchangeably with credit. Have a credit from a traditional organization. I would say only stick to credit unions because banks tend to charge you more and restrict you more. So go through a credit union, get a traditional credit card, and then also establish a secured credit card. So you want to have more than one credit union, and then you want to have at least 2 cards from both credit unions, one secured, one unsecured. And then you want to show a history of management within that 50% rule and the zero balance for a continuous process, meaning the entire time that you have the cards, you're operating within those principles and you're interchanging fiat currency for credit at all points throughout your life. Do that, and what you're going to see is that you're going to have more than the people around you. And if you understand these principles, you're going to climb the access ladder and climb it faster. Credit union, secured card, unsecured card, fiat and credit are the same. Use them interchangeably. Manage it. Show a long history of management. 50% rule, zero balance, and don't worship fiat as a god. Understand that it's a tool. And then finally, elevate to transitioning some of your fiat into gold, silver, Bitcoin.